You gotta stop caring what people think. Who cares about them? If you're watching this video, you want to become a motorsports content creator or a Formula 1 content creator,
Spend a day with me in the paddock with Red Bull. Let's go to qualifying together with F1 Las Vegas.
I'm gonna tell you exactly how to do that. I took some notes for you guys. So grab some paper, grab a pen, and get comfortable. And let's begin this beautiful journey that you shall be starting in 2025. I know it can be very, very overwhelming when you don't know how the hell to start. That's why I'm here. I'm gonna be your security blanket. It is okay. Don't stress out. I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. One of my first notes is do not let fear hold you back. Fear is your biggest enemy. When it comes to business endeavors, when it comes to content creation, when it comes to anything that you want to accomplish, fear will always hold you back. So you just have to punch fear in the freaking face. That's kind of my mindset on a lot of things. I was also that person that would be like, oh my God, what are people gonna think about me? What are my friends gonna think about me? What are they gonna say? Oh, people are gonna think I'm weird. People are gonna think I'm cringy. I was in that mindset for a while until I woke up and I was like, you know what? I am chasing my dreams. You guys are gonna be chasing your dreams. Why are you gonna let these people stop you from doing that? What the most they're gonna do is just talk bad about you. That's it. If a millionaire were to see that you're starting a business, or a famous content creator like Alex Earl or something, seeing that you're starting your content creation journey, you think they're going to be jealous and start talking bad about you, saying, oh my God, she's so cringy? No, they're going to be so happy. They're going to be like, oh my God, yes, you go ahead, you start that journey. A lot of people are, how do I act in front of the camera? And honestly, I completely understand you guys on that. It is a tough one. It's a tough cookie. I understand the awkwardness of being in front of a camera. Honestly, I'm only confident in front of a camera when I'm by myself, but now I'm starting to, just stop caring about everything. One thing that I always tell everyone is how I talk to the camera is by pretending like I'm on a FaceTime call, pretending like I'm ranting to my friend. And that'll also help you showcase your personality, because one thing is that you need to be yourself on the internet. One thing that will attract people towards you is the way you are and your uniqueness and your personality. So always try to make that shine through your content. I do understand some people are going to be like, who are you to tell us what to do? Who are you to tell us how to become a content creator or navigate ourselves through social media? I'm going to just give you a little background on how I have a bit of experience in this, because besides the fact that I started this content creation journey about, should be 10 months ago, prior to that, I've been on social media for, I don't even know how long, probably 7 years on social media. Prior to this account, I have another account. I got to create my small business solely on leveraging social media. I used to be a social media intern for this luxury car company. I used to be social media director for this magazine. I do have my experience and I know my way around social media. I've been on social media for a very, very, very long time. But yeah, that's kind of my credentials on the video making. The account on TikTok that I use for my motorsports content, originally that account was for my social media management business, until I was like, let me just change myself, and I became a motorsports content creator instead. Step number one, you're gonna establish everything you want to do, your vision, your goals, your mission. So this is when you get your pen and paper, and I want you to set down 3 insane goals. We're going to be doing this whole strategy and journey within 3 months. So set a goal that you want to complete within 3 months right now. It can be, I want to hit a certain amount of followers. I want to have my first brand collaboration, stuff like that, have fun with it. I want to go to my first race. Then you're going to identify your brand, your mission. How you're going to determine this is by asking yourself and answering the 4 W's. Who, what, where, why. And I'm going to read it from my notebook because it's going to be hard for me to memorize this. Who are you talking to? By this, I mean, who are you talking to the camera? Who are you going to be posting for? Are you going to be posting for people who are interested in Formula 1, or people who are interested in IndyCar, or you want to do all 3 of them? Write it down. The second W is, what content are you making and what are you talking about? Let that sink. Are you going to solely focus on story times? Are you doing more fashion content and analysis? Or are you going to also do race recaps? Write that down. Write it down. Then you're going to ask yourself, where am I posting? Is it going to be TikTok? Is it going to be Instagram? Let me know. And that is a trick question. You better have not said one social media account. I'm telling you today, Your biggest regret will be not starting on 2 accounts. Look at what's happening, the possible TikTok ban. And a lot of people have grown their social media accounts solely on TikTok and never engaged towards Instagram. And it was a wake-up call for a lot of people because they're like, oh my gosh, I have this account on only TikTok, but I never ended up growing my audience on Instagram. So once this deletes, my account just goes poof. And everything and all my hard work just goes down the drain. I've always told myself, even 4 or 5 years ago when I first started my social media journey, I shall always have 2 outlets of social media. You're just gonna keep on recycling your content. So whatever you post on TikTok, you'll post on Instagram as well. You're gonna be posting on both accounts. Don't be scared, because I know that might have been a bit intimidating when I told you the trick question. Last but not least is, why am I making this account? This is a question that you may think about a lot. Think about, what is your goal with these accounts? Is it, I want people to gain knowledge on this sport. I want to always inform people on what's going on. I want to show people the creative side. I have already answered all those questions. You are able to create the perfect statement. This is going to be a perfect little reminder and note of exactly why you're starting this account and what you want to do with it. Now we are going to go to one of my favorite parts, which is the planning and research, especially within motorsports. You want to be very well informed on what's going on, news, updates. Always want to be up to date on all the news that's going on within the sport that you want to create content about. How you can do this is by following their Instagram, always checking their website, following news outlets. For example, Formula One always posts their breaking news, as well as MOTORSPORT.com is a really good source as well. ESPN. We got the research part down. And now we're going to get into planning. What people also ask me is, how do you come up with these video ideas? How can you break through the creative block? Well, this is exactly what you're going to do. What you're going to do is you're going to create content pillars. What content pillars are is a broad topic of videos you will do. The 3 topics that you will do is education, inspirational, and personal. Planning is key, especially for those who feel a bit lost or don't know where to start. Planning will be your best friend. So plan absolutely everything. And it is also going to feel better that you have everything sort of out and written down, so you have an idea of everything you will be doing within the next 3 months. Once you write down those content pillars, what you're going to do is you're going to create subtopics, which is going to be the videos that you will be speaking about. So an example for educational can be beginner's guide to, or this ... explained. This is a really good content pillar because there's always so much things you can talk about. Once you have at least 3 subtopics, from there, in each one of those little topics, you can branch out and start thinking about different ideas for each one of those subtopics. Even with the subtopics, you already have 3 videos, and if you branch them out and think about more specific and detailed videos you can make, boom, you have about 10 videos you can already make on social media. Now we have entertaining. Entertaining is everyone's absolute favorite, because this is where you're going to be showing your personality, doing your get readies with me, your come with me to blank blank blank. This will also be your viral content. This is where you'll be posting those videos that you know will get that traction, which I call engagement boosters. Entertainment I also see as a way to really nurture your community, because the entertainment content pillar is where you're going to be showcasing your personality, trying to nurture your audience and your following that you already have. And it will allow you to show your creative expression. Creative expression should be in all of your videos. And what do I mean by creative expression? Is your personality, the way that you edit your videos. Always be true to yourself. Do not think that you need to be copying the next person, because listen to me, comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare yourselves to other people's journeys, because at the end of the day, everyone's journey is going to be different. There's going to be people who get viral overnight, and there's going to be others that have been working this on years. That's just simply how social media works. Everyone's journey is different, but as long as you keep that consistency and that dedication, it's all going to pay off at the end of the day. Last but not least is inspirational. This content pillar is one of my favorites, but it is a here and there video, because inspirational is a bit hard to always, keep on doing inspirational video, especially once you're starting off. But a few examples and a few subtopics that I can give you is story time of when I went to this and met this person. Do not feel obligated to post every single day, 3 times a day. I'm going to bring it to you. That is not going to guarantee you success in social media, because because at the end of the day, it is quality over quantity. When people watch stuff on Instagram, put yourself in their shoes. I go on social media, I want to gain something from that. I want to learn something new, or I want to be inspired by something. But I'm also not saying you don't have to post every day. If you want to post every day, go ahead, but make sure those videos are valuable and your audience can gain something from it. Especially in the beginning, you always want it to be quality over quantity. The most exciting part is setting up your social media accounts. So what you're going to do is you're going to think of a username. It honestly depends on what you want to do. If you already have started this journey and you're watching this video to gain more information, perfect. Keep that account. If that account is less than a year old, then amazing. Now, if you're wondering, should I use my Instagram account, or I already have this account, I just don't use it? You're going to start from scratch. You're going to create a whole new account, because at the end of the day, Instagram, TikTok, all these social media platforms are going to push out more an account that was freshly made onto the algorithm in comparison to an account that is 5 years old. I personally love starting new accounts, starting from scratch, starting fresh. Both of these accounts that you will be doing on Instagram and TikTok, make sure they're the same username, or on any platform that you have. It's easy for your followers to find you. Once you've created these accounts, the first thing you're going to do is make sure you switch those accounts to a professional account or a creator account, depending on which platform you're on. They're named differently. This will allow you to get your analytics, your metrics, all of that good stuff. Once you have those accounts set up, what you're going to do is you're going to set up an email specifically only for your content creation journey, because one thing that you will end up regretting, and if you are doing this now, please make a new email. Don't use your personal email for your content creation accounts, okay? You're already getting bombarded by so much spam. You do not want a possible brand collaboration going to spam junk for your bio. I know a lot of people get very stressed when it comes to what should they put on their bio. So I got you. Just do the format that I do. I always provide my location. I feel like that is a great tactic to do, because let's say there's a race in your city and there's a bunch of social media admins or marketers from teams or brands who want to invite content creators and influencers to an event that race weekend or to the race itself. They most likely want to find local creators, so it's not that much of a hassle for them. Always have that location up because it's just great for opportunities. And then the second line will be a very simple statement on what your account is. I have motorsports and fashion because that's what my content is based off of. And your third line will be your email, which is how companies will reach out to you. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me a few questions of what you guys want to know about content creation. First question was, what is the best time to post? This is a bit tricky because especially in motorsports, it's worldwide. So I mostly aim to post at times where everyone is active. Specifically for me, I'm in Eastern time. So I always aim to do the mornings. The latest I'll post is 4 or 5. And after that, I don't post because I have posted around those times that they don't get as much engagement as the ones that I post during the morning/day. Is it better to get an internship for a motorsports team or to go solo like you? If you saw my last video, I applied for this internship for F1 Miami and I did not get accepted. But however, what I will say is if you can get an internship at a motorsports team, do it. Do it, because not only are you getting an internship that will help you career-wise, you can also make content based off of that and you can take your followers on this internship journey with you. So yes, if you can get an internship, get that internship. How do you combine this easily with a job or school? It is hard, but you will eventually find a rhythm. I'm really busy in the fall because that's when my small business is very active, and that's also when I have a lot of classes. So I was struggling a lot to post. There's always going to be people posting a Formula One or any type of motorsport, and don't feel obligated just because they posted, you need to post, or oh, I'm late to this, I need to also post this. No, it is okay. Take a breather. You also have a job and school, which is really important. So just try to find that rhythm on how you can do both or all three at the same time, which is what I did. But during that phase in fall, I wasn't posting as much because I was really busy. Try to set a time and day on when you want to film and dedicate that 1 hour to filming. And that is how to become a Formula One or motorsports content creator. I hope you liked this video and I really hoped it was informational. Let me know if you have any more questions in the comments down below and I'll try to answer every single one of them. See you next time. Bye. Say hi.